Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? I'm sitting here eating supper. What am I eating? Well, I'm eating some pistachios. Just keeping it real. Mama had a meeting. One of her ladies' extension meetings. I don't know what they do. She's in that building over there. Her and her friends having supper and a meeting. They've been in there about 2 hours. And I brought her down here. That rain crow, he knew something because it's sprinkled several times today and it's storming. Do you like pistachios? These are in the shell. I'm just throwing these out the window. Is that littering? It's pistachio nut shells. Wonderful roasted and salted pistachios from the Dollar General. Yes, that's my real supper. There's no takeout here. I don't know where we exactly. I know where we are, but I don't think there's any takeout anywhere on this exit. Not even coffee. But at least I got that. Y'all ever eat pistachios for supper? I put the whole thing in my mouth. Your way is classier than me, John. I don't know how to eat them. I've had them unhulled before. And I just had a crow come up and bargain for some on that light pole. And I gave him a few. You don't want to make a crow mad. And then I brought these in there. You ever heard the beat? Dill pickle sunflowers. Seeds. They got a little dill pickle taste, but not like crazy. Somebody said I'm littering. Carrie, really? Okay, I'll put them in the bag. I thought, you know, it's in the grass. It's not on a walkway. It's not even in a parking lot. I thought I was feeding little animals. I'm not. Happy June. Happy June. Oh, I saw one. Hey, Doris. I love sunflower seeds. I like them as a snack. And these are dill pickle. And yeah, they have a little dill pickle to them. Y'all hear thunder? That rain crow knew exactly what he was talking about. Last night. I know we've not cooked. I apologize. But little life happens. Mama's got a meeting. Now, I bought the dill pickle ones. I can't tell a great deal of difference. But I went with the old standby too. The originals. It's been years since I bought sunflowers to eat them. I don't even know how you get in this bag. The other one had a Ziploc bag. It's been years. I don't ever buy sunflower seeds. But I was sitting here in this parking lot waiting. And I've been here about 45 minutes. And I thought, my eye spies a little Dollar General across the road. And I thought, I'll go over there and see what they got. When you're looking at it, they have got, well, they had other stuff, but they had this little packs of stuff. And I thought, well, I'm going to give them a whirl. And when it got time for you all, and we wasn't home yet, I thought, well, I guess I better go on and represent for the family. I'll let you know Mama's in a meeting. She's having fun. Originals are the best. Jackie, you're right. I had never seen the dough pickle and thought I would try them. So what are y'all up to today? Hi from Alabama. What's for supper, Vanessa? Sunflower seeds and pistachio nuts in the hull. I don't even know how to eat them, and I've been littering. Didn't even know it. I thought. So if y'all are driving down the road and you eat a banana, is it littering to throw a banana peel out in the grass where nobody's going to be walking? What about apple core? John, feed the animals. Thank you, Cheryl. I would never litter. Like, you know, if something blew out of my car, I would stop and go get it. But I always thought food was okay because you're feeding a little animal. Hello from Indiana. Hey, Rose. I know that's why you were waiting. Brenda, Mama's in a meeting. We're at the extension office. And I don't know if this is Mountain Women's. She's in 2 groups with her little lady friends. They didn't get a meet during COVID, and Mama really, really missed it. And so tonight, I went and picked up one of her other friends for her, and I brought him down here. And we got here at 5 o'clock. It's 7. I know. But they were having a meeting and eating. Hello, Sandra. Sandy, how are you? Hello from Amarillo, Texas. Thank y'all for keeping me company. Hey, Jay and Mama. Hey, Amy. Oh, no. Oh, don't let no critters get in here. I threw a banana peeling out one time, and it landed on a car's windshield. Brenda, that would be probably littering. John, the way you are eating those, you will never get full. Bonnie Thacker, you are right. I don't know how to eat sunflowers either. I remember when I was a kid, we used to put them in our mouth, crunch them up, and spit them out everywhere, like we're spitting tobacco. That's thunder. I'm making rhubarb crisp tonight. Oh, Nancy, me eating sunflowers. Oh, that would be good. I planned on making some kind of pasta thing with y'all tonight. And Mama said, well, you'll have to do it by yourself. I've got a meeting. And I didn't want her driving down here, and I knew that it's supposed to get stormed. She'd go pick up somebody else. I just told her, I said, I'll just go with you. Okay. Bonnie Thacker, you're right. Eating sunflower seeds and pistachio nuts from the Dollar General is not supper. I'll just tell you, I'm stuck on rhubarb pie. Hey, John and Momma from Mississippi. Hey, Carrie, how are you doing? Hi from Illinois. If you tuned in and you're thinking, surely this ain't it, I guess it is, because they're meeting about something all the time. They sell sunflower seeds without the shell, but it tastes better with them. That's what I thought, Virginia. I just picked them up as a little snack sometime. I'm going to Stock Car in Iowa tonight. Oh, Stock Car, is that a restaurant? We don't have those here, I don't think. Pan-seared lemon pepper chicken breast and fresh stewed squash and onions with a little fresh basil for supper tonight. Terry, where do you live? Terry Crow. That is cruel and unusual punishment to be talking about that delicious meal and me sitting here eating a sunflower. Have you no pity? I'm joking. Enjoy your chicken, Terry. 90 degrees in Boston is 82. Square dab right here. Hey, Kim. Put a few in your mouth and break the shells with your teeth. Your tongue with it will organize it. Huh. I love pistachio nuts. I like them too, Michelle. I work with a girl who she likes, and she has them, and I got some from her, and I thought, next time I go to the store, I'll have to get some. Hey, Luann, just started watching you. Love it. Well, Luann, we're so glad to have you with us. We've had a lot of new folks come on, and you new folks, we do cook. I know you're sitting there thinking, you ain't showed it. You watered flowers, and you've sat in your car eating some sunflower seeds. I think we just live life. Sometimes y'all catch us in the kitchen when we are cooking, and other times you catch me in the van waiting on Mama. And that's just the way it is, because this is real living. So we take y'all along on our little adventures. Not that they're wild or anything. That's the reason I said this is a wild night out for Mama, because she's out past 7. What is she thinking? Laying out here in these strange places in a extension office. In case you don't know what an extension office is, this is where 4-H is. They do cookbooks. I mean, they have a lot of good little fun stuff, and they teach how to can and all those kind of things. And Mama loves it. And she loves these meetings, and they have a president and a secretary, and you know, they have a full-fledged meeting, and they bring snacks, and they make little crafts. It's just a fun little, it's like a Bible school for ladies. I think they do have a little Bible meeting. Alabama. Hey, Kimberly. Hello from Corbin, Kentucky. Mikey Brown, you know where I'm at? Mikey Brown? This is at the 2nd Williamsburg exit. You know where I'm at. Mikey Brown's right here local. You are a good son. Love the video, sunflower seed make you thirstier than anything your mom. Jennifer, I'm a blessed son. My mama's, she's wondering, until she gets those cataracts off. You know, she was reading that bottom line that you're allowed to read and still be able to, you know. He said, you gotta get your cataracts or you're not even gonna be able to drive. And I said, well, if she's that close, I don't want her driving. So she's not been driving much. That's one reason Cookbooks has got a little behind, because she's not running to town. I just don't know how to drive it. She's having surgery next month on both eyes. Then she's supposed to be just readers. Supposed to have great vision. So that's good. I've got sunflower seed hulls in my mouth. Oh, the problems. Oh, the struggle. You got thunder, Virginia? We do too. See him. We got thunder. Hello from Michigan. I cooked today Salisbury steak with brown gravy, sour cream and chives, mashed potatoes, green peas, and rolls. Lisa Sanders, where do you live? How far are you away from the extension office? Don't put where you live on here, Lisa. I'm just joking. Hello, John, Brenda Gant. Hey, Brenda Gant. Is that the real Brenda Gant? Hey, Joanne. That's not Brenda Gant. It's Brenda Garrett. Brenda Garrett. Hey, Brenda Garrett. Are you the real Brenda Garrett? Hey, Joanne. Hey, Connie. Love that Mama stays involved in the... Oh, Mama's involved, Connie. Y'all probably met Mama after COVID. So before COVID, honestly, we had a calendar, and I wasn't living there then. There was a calendar on her refrigerator, and it was like, when are you not gonna be gone somewhere? In the summer, especially. When do you not have a meeting? Because she was always going to a meeting, a group thing, doing some kind of fundraiser for some group or something. She's very much into all that. She loves that kind of stuff. And I love that she loves it. I love she gets out and goes. And sometimes she says, I won't go. I said, no, Mama, go. Why would you not go? Well, I've done been twice this week. Go on, Mama. Go. Go. Enjoy. Greetings from Louisiana. Russell, I love Louisiana. Y'all have got some of the best food. We tried to get all the hot spots in Louisiana when we were there. But I would love to have hooked up with some local and said, now where's the good stuff? Yeah, I like it. When I go somewhere, if I can find, and if I get acquainted with the folks at the hotel or the tour bus driver or somebody, I'll say, now where do the locals go? Where do they want to go? Not all the hype of them, where all the, the tourists go, but where do the locals go? Because the locals know where the good eats are. They always do. I had a cataract surgery last year, not bad at all. Brenda, I hope not. Mama's having both done, and 2 weeks apart. Dad I never have dealt with the cataract deal. Dad had them in both eyes. He went and had one eye done. Mama took him because it was been several years ago. So I didn't go, so I don't even know the whole process of it. And he claimed that they messed up the one eye. The doctor couldn't really get Dad in the pair of glasses or anything. And Dad just refused to have the other one done. He said, no, I can't see good out of this one. I don't want the other one messed up. So I don't know if that was just... The doctor said nothing was wrong. Everything looked good. It healed. It done. But Dad claimed he never did see as good out of it. Hey, Judy, how are you? Watching from Nova Scotia, Canada. Well, hey, Lynn, Mama was up there a couple of years ago. I wish I knew you and Mama was at the KFC the other day. We do. Where do you and Mama live? Mikey, we live up Jellico. Yeah, we were at the KFC. It is amazing at how many things that we will let pass by. Now, we have Cumberland Falls here. Beautiful falls, big falls. And the best of my knowledge, and if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me, I'm sure you will. Cumberland Falls is one of the only places in the world that you can see the moonbow. Now, there was another place, and they had an earthquake or something. It knocked off a big chunk of the cliff at the falls, and they've not seen it there since. So Cumberland Falls is one of the only places in the world that you can see the moonbow, and it's just a big bow over the falls, and it's beautiful. And sometimes it has color, and sometimes it's just white. And it was years before we took a trip down there to see. You go on the full moon, and we we had to like really plan to go. And it's very close to our house, and people come from all over the world to see it. Well, like KFC. You know, Matthew told us the other night that people come from all over the world to come to the original KFC. I read in the paper a couple of years ago where a man came from way off from here just to see the KFC and eat there. And I do not remember ever going there except when I was a child. As an adult, I never remember driving there, put it that way. We used to eat there 40 years ago, I guess. But it's a shame that it's such a nice place. It really is. I thought, I'm going to go there. And Mama wanted livers the other night, and I thought, perfect opportunity. Let's just head on down there. So it was a spur-of-the-moment decision. So that's what we did. I want to talk microwaves. So one reason I ain't cooked is the microwave. So the other day I was cleaning the inside of the microwave. You know, you do that periodically. And there was a hole in the top of the microwave on the inside. There was a little plastic thing that looked like a flat light switch cover without just like a square plastic thing up in the top. And there was a hole all the way through it. And I thought, what on earth? And it looked like it was burned a little bit. So I looked it up online and it said, yeah, you got a hole in your microwave. No, you don't need to use it, and it's probably arcing. Have y'all ever had a hole in your microwave? Anybody ever had a hole in their microwave? Happy Friday Eve, Michael. In a meeting. Charles, are you in a meeting, or are you telling Mama's in a meeting? I don't think that our KFC has livers. Jody, we have one about 15 miles from that original one that don't have it. So they don't all have it. Our closest KFC does not have livers. That's kind of how we went there the other night. And I'll go back to the microwave. I know I'm chasing a rabbit, but you all know me. So we had gone to get the microwave, and on the way back from Lowe's, and on the way back, I said, what do you want to eat? And Mama said, let's go to KFC and have some chicken livers. So I called the one. We were in Corbin, but we were headed toward Williamsburg and Jellico. So I called the one in Williamsburg and I said, yeah, do y'all have chicken livers? If you do, I want to pre-order 2 orders because it takes them a minute. And people are starting to come out. So she said, no, we don't have them, but the one in Corbin has them. I thought, well, okay, we're here. So we had gotten on the interstate on the second exit farthest from us. So I just got back off the first exit closest to us, went through the town and went to the original, and that's how we ended up there. Because we had gone to Lowe's to get a microwave because ours had a hole in it. Now the microwave works. It's the over the hood, over the stove. That kid scared me. It was over the stove range. Y'all have seen it. And it works fine. And how long has the hole been there? That's another question. I don't think long, because it's not been that long since I cleaned it, and it wasn't a hole. Anyway, so I looked at it and it said, do not use it. That it could cause an arc or whatever. So we had to get another one. Well, we were blessed because, well, not only because I found it and we didn't have a fire or something, or Mama heating up her tea in the morning didn't have a problem. But they were on sale for Memorial Day, and a pretty good sale at that. So we got it cheap, and I like that. I like the fact that it was on sale and it was greatly reduced. It says I'm 20% again. I don't know how come I keep running out of battery life in a day. But anyway, so that's where we was with that. But if y'all have a hole in your microwave, and you might want to look. I mean, look, it wasn't arcing. We didn't hear it arcing. Mama didn't know it. And when I told her, I said, Mama, you got a hole in your microwave? No. I said, yeah. And we know we'd used it, so I guess it was okay. I hope. Anyway, that's that whole rabbit tail. Going to get the microwave caused us to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and have the livers. And they were good. You know, there's people pulling out of here, and I see caterers bringing out dishes and packing up. So, Mama might be in there, and she may call me on this phone, but they'll come out that door. I'm right here close. That's the reason I'm over here in the weeds, throwing pistachio shells out in this grass and this weeds. And somebody told me I was littering. Prayers for healing. Pam, I don't know who you're praying for, but we'll pray too. Hello, John and Momma. What you doing? Teresa's sitting here waiting on Mama at the extension office. They're in there having a meet and greeting and a eating. I'm going to look at mine. Yeah, Angie, right up in the top. And it wasn't in the metal part, it was in a plastic piece. And then I seen a thing that said, like, if food gets splattered up on there and you don't wipe it off immediately, it can burn a hole in it. Our KFC doesn't have chicken livers. A lot of them don't. Carolyn, a lot of them don't. And that was one of the best things. Well, I mean, their chicken's awful good, but I mean, that was a really good thing. But anyway, check for, they may have replaced it today, but if not, I'll show you the hole. I'll show you that little microwave hole, because it wasn't good. But they're on sale at Lowe's. I guess there still are today. Today's Thursday. That was Tuesday. I've got to get some air in here. So if you hear that noise, it's me getting air, because Mama and her friend, they think it's cold and it's 82 degrees. So I've had to turn off all air to come down here. And so I bet I'll be turning off all air to go back. So I'm going to store up some. Try to. I hope it rained. John, will you all pray for my son? Yes, we will. Is it Talana? Talana? Yes. Prayers for Talana's son. You all be praying for him too. A hole came in the bottom of my microwave about 7 or 8 months ago. Still works fine, but was afraid of the arc possibility. Bonnie Thacker, you better get that checked. I don't know. No, that's just what they said. Mine's working too, but I ain't gonna take no chances on it. Because, I mean, I don't know. Just the whole idea of sticking food in a box and closing the door, punching some buttons, and it boiling is a little weird anyway. oven, I understand an oven. But you're talking about just magically cooking in the box. And I'm thinking, those microwaves, I can't see them, so what if they're jumping out? But those little holes in your door, the little round circles, you can see that grid. They claim that's to keep the microwaves inside there. Because I asked that question once. Anyway, I ain't taking no chances with the microwave, I'll put it that way. I mean, they're okay, and we use them. I guess they're okay. But I just don't want to take any chances with a hole in there. And you got to think, something was malfunctioning to burn that hole in there. And it's not like we stacked anything really high and put in. So I don't know. And we keep it super clean. So I don't know where it came from. But I did notice this. When I bought the new microwave the other night, it doesn't have that plastic thing in there. It's all metal. Because I looked. And I asked him, I said, "You have any trouble with people having holes?" When he said he thought he'd heard of it before, but not really a problem with it. As per I'm like, Terry, Jarvie, we are talking about a hole in our microwave. John, you caused me to clean my microwave looking for. Oh, Carolyn, it doesn't hurt to look. I'm telling you, it worked fine. I mean, I used it, and I was cleaning it afterwards, and it worked fine. And I thought, what? And it had like melted plastic in there, and so like of course, I dug around in there to see. Shouldn't have done that, but I did, and it was, the plastic it was still, and I pulled it out, and it was more chunks of plastic. Had never noticed that before. It just had occurred. So I don't think it just happened though, because you could tell it was burnt around it, and I hadn't left my stuff in there that long to cause that. So I don't know. Preston's laughing at us. Preston, I know it's kind of crazy, but I've got the other one sitting there because they was on sale. They're high, but they was on sale for Memorial Day sale. If any of y'all find a hole in the top of your microwave, let me know. Just post on here because I'm curious. This is just a isolated incident, but it's not too isolated because I went on the World Wide Web, and they were talking about different brands. Ours is a Whirlpool, and so and there was a Sharp, and there was more, and there was a bunch of, and they were talking about that happens and don't use it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you're gonna have to go clean your microwave, Valerie. Y'all clean your microwaves to see what's under there. I had to get bifocals today. Oh, Bobby Joe Olsen, you're probably in that 40 range. If you're not, maybe you just need them early. It just happens. The first time they said bifocals to me, I thought I was going to crawl under the little chair. I said, "Don't say the B word." And he said, And I said, "No, absolutely not." So the first time he started to mention it, he didn't. He said, "We'll try it, but it's time." And I said, I'll work on it. So I can make the next year. And I was wearing 2 pair of glasses most of the days at work, a pair of readers under these glasses, or under my regular glasses. So when I went in, I said, "I know we're going to talk about the B word, and I guess I'm ready." He said, "I figured you would be." So when he checked my eyes, he said, "You are getting them now." I said, "Okay." But they're great. And they don't have you, nobody knows, but you know. And it's just that time. Every time I think about that, I think about a joke. I'll tell y'all this joke. So this pet store owner had a parrot. It was his pet parrot. Wasn't for sale, it was just in there to entertain. So it would come in, people would come in and talk to it, and he would say all kinds of words. So one day this lady came in, And she said something mean to the parrot. And the parrot replied and said, ugly lady, ugly lady. Well, the woman storms out at the owner and says, this parrot has just insulted me. And he said, oh, I'm so sorry, madam. I'm so sorry. And so the parrot was still there. And the lady left. The parrot was still there. And the owner said, don't do that again. You're going to hurt my business. Don't be insulting the customers. So a week or two later, the lady came in and said something else mean to the parrot. And the parrot said, ugly lady, ugly lady. And she said, I demand you do something with this bird. So the storekeeper said, he won't ever do it again. So the lady left, and he told the parrot, he said, if you do that again, I'm going to turn you out. He said, promise you'll never say that again. And the parrot said, I'll never say it again. I'll never say it again. So a week or two goes by. The lady comes back once again. Here she comes in. And she says something mean to the parrot. And the parrot looks at her and says, you know. That was funny. You know that was funny. He didn't say it, but she knew. Okay, maybe it wasn't the funniest joke ever, but I've heard that. I heard that when I was a kid, I guess. Don't know who to give credit for, I would, but it's a funny joke. Yeah, he didn't say it. You know. Sometimes we can say the same thing and never say a word. Now, some people with some laughter. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just because y'all laughed, I won't tell another one. Oh, well, it's almost 7:30. I know Mama will be coming there for long because it's almost her bedtime. And she'll be wanting to go to bed. I guess they're probably socialized a little bit. I think the food's gone because I've seen them coming in and out, packing it up. They've got a whole truck full of stuff out here. I wonder if I drove over there and said, hey, all I've had is pistachios and a sunflower seed or two. Got any chicken in that bucket? Oh, I'll have to save my dish I was going to make tonight, maybe for tomorrow night. And I'll tell you what I'm in the mood for. It's coming. It won't be long. A good pasta salad. I'm wanting a good pasta salad. I love pasta salad. Summertime, it always brings it out. I always want pasta salad. So, I'm thinking about a good pasta salad coming down the road, but I want to get some good grape tomatoes. Get some feta cheese. You know, some of those things that are so good in pasta salads. Now, unless Mom and them didn't have money to pay their dues or something, they're having to wash dishes. There's some people coming out there, so I know the freedom bell has rang, and they're probably just socializing. Probably just socializing a bit. Hello, John from Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, Carolyn. How are ya? For you folks who tuned in tonight to see me do something besides sit in a vehicle and eat pistachio nuts, hopefully we don't have anything planned tomorrow night except maybe some cooking. We are going to cook again. Oh, this woman's going back in. Oh, she took the door. She closed the door. It's been open for a while. This is the only entrance and exit there is. I know they can't be too far away. Anyway, folks, that's what we're up to tonight. Mama's having a wild night on the town, and I'm her official chauffeur. So I'm sitting here in the chauffeur lane. I'm not the only one here for pickup. This is like the pickup line at school. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm not the only one here waiting. Hey, from Texas. Hey, Dennis from Texas. Yes, you say it. Oh, okay. Talana. Okay, Talana. So let's pray for Talana. Was it your son, Talana? You don't even have to share what it's about. We just know that you need prayer, and we're going to be praying for you. Y'all remember that as you say your prayers. I hope y'all stop in the evening, at night, sometime, and just say thank you, Lord. And remember those folks out there in need. And if you have a special prayer request, call it out by name. And when you're praying for your church, pray for your preacher and call him out by name. Call your preacher out by name. Say, Lord, bless, and call his name and say, bless them. Because preachers have got a hard job. They really do. And they need all the prayers they can get. And when they ask for prayers, they mean it. If your preacher is asking for prayers, he means that. Mine caught on fire inside. Oh, Sharon, are you touching your microwave? Oh, that would be the end. I guess I would just have to just quit using them. What'd you do? How do you put out a microwave fire? Did you open the door? You don't open the door. Do you? Wouldn't that let air in there? It's already air in there. Sharon, what do you do when your microwave catches? I never thought about a microwave catching on fire. That's something to worry about. 2 nights in a row without Mama. I miss her. Robin, I do too. I do too. But tomorrow night, let's just make her do it all tomorrow night. That seems fair to me. Mama, you've been off 2 nights. Tonight, you have to do everything. She would, but she wouldn't want to be in front of the camera. I know y'all say, put Mama on the camera. I try to do what I know she's comfortable with. And sometimes she's more comfortable than others. And sometimes she'll sit there and talk and tell stories, and she's comfortable with it. Other times, not so much. She's still a little camera shy, even after all this time. Used to, she's come a long ways, because used to, when I would start filming anytime, she'd get up and go in the other room. She wouldn't even be in the area. See the people coming around for the pickup line. So she is a whole lot more comfortable than she once was. And she's getting more, she don't worry about making a mistake or something, because used to she worried. Just checking mine, but mine is just a few months old. Deanna, ours is probably 3 or 4 years old. Do you know, most times if you think something's 3 years old, it's 6 years old. I mean, that's just the way it is. But I think ours, I was trying to think if we had this one since Daddy died. But Dad has been dead 6 years. 5 years. Time waits for no one. Our old microwave oven started sparking, so my husband got us a new one. Teresa, you may have had a hole in the top of it. You're going in and out. Sound too missed. Oh no, am I, June? It's showing constant here. I've not gone out but one time earlier. Oh man, that's crazy. We never heard of that. Terry, you're talking about a hole in the microwave? I never either. Never heard of a hole in a microwave. Now, we had one that the turntable quit, and one that just wouldn't heat anymore. But, and they could have had holes in them. But we clean them. I mean, when I clean the microwave, I clean everything in it. And I was cleaning it a week or so ago, and it didn't have a hole. But this one does. Grilled bacon wrapped peaches is so delicious. Have you ever tried them, John? Carolyn Rogers, absolutely not, but I would right now. What do? Do you grill? And I have grilled peaches on an outdoor grill. Just let them on there and let them, oh, those are good. So, let's think about this, Carolyn. Do you peel the peach, wrap it in raw bacon? Carolyn, give us more information, because that sounds delicious to me. Salty peach, salty bacon with that sweet peach. And here comes another woman out. And another one. I think that dismissed. Anyway, grilled bacon wrapped peaches. Oh, Carolyn Rogers, if you can, drop us a little bit more information in here. I just checked, my microwave is okay. Thanks for the tip. Judy, I'm glad. A hole in the microwave can cause arcing, as it is on the walls of this top inside. Yes, it is. Very top, right up in the very top, on a little plastic looking area. It was different than the metal part. It was like a plastic rectangular shaped thing in there, and it had a hole. And I'm thinking, why'd you put a plastic thing in there? I mean, the rest of it's metal when it deflects the heat. Now I've got crows on my light poles where I threw those shells out there, because they're coming down every once in a while and grabbing one. I see. And now they're up on the light poles watching for me. Crows are funny. You know, crows will bring stuff in payment for the food they take. Like they'll bring you a rock, or they'll bring you and I will see you all tomorrow evening, good Lord willing. You'll have a great night, great day tomorrow. And from Mama, she would have said, goodbye, Mama, and y'all be blessed. All right? Goodbye.